Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Owen J in Costa Mesa, California. This is your less common improved RCI2970N4. There's your amp over there. What I've got done so far, I've got your voltage regulator buffer filter upgraded from a 1000 microfarad to a 3300. Same with the DC input voltage buffer filter. I've upgraded it from 1000 to a 3300. Okay. You can see the three switches that are installed already. First switch cuts your amp on and off. You can switch that off and just talk on the radio. This is the one closest to the heatsink. I figured that would be the easiest to remember. Close to the heatsink, amplifier switch. Okay, the switch in the middle is your high cut switch. Alright. And the switch over on the side is your noise filter switch. Okay. Those two in combination make this a really nice radio. I've done the clarifier modification already. Your transmit and receive now track together. I've tuned the radio up already. I'm going to have to do a little more tuning on the receiver because I'm getting ready to replace the ceramic filter inside this can here with a crystal type filter, which has a sharper fall off at the bandwidths. It is 15 kilohertz wide, which will give you 7.5 kilohertz away up from center frequency and 7.5 kilohertz down from center frequency. That prevents bleed over. Okay, the next CB channel is either 10 kilohertz up or 10 kilohertz down, and by having a filter that only allows 7.5 kilohertz, it cuts down that bleed over. It really knocks it down. I'm not going to say it totally eliminates it. It doesn't, but it sure cuts it down. Okay. All right. That's it for now. I'm letting my soldering iron heat up so that I can unsolder the tabs on the bottom of this PC board. You can imagine this thing is a very large heat sink, so it takes a lot of heat to desolder them because the solder pads, the eyelets, go from one side of the board to the other. And these boards have some fairly thick copper on them. Very, very good boards. But let me get that done. When I get this off, I'll show you the old filter, and then I'll come back again and show you the new filter. Okay? More to come. Okay, got the shield off of it. There's the little ceramic filter I'm about to replace. Okay. There's the inside of the shield. Alright, let me get that replaced and I'll be right back. Okay, there it is. You can see I got it soldered to the can there next to it. Alright, I'm getting ready to put the shield back on it now, and then I'll start tuning. Okay, more to come. Okay, Owen, got it all put back in there. Got your shield all soldered back in place. Got that new tight crystal filter in there for you. Let me show you what that thing does. Right now we're on channel 19. I've got my signal generator set up for 100 microvolts and 30% modulation, which is an S9. And you can see your radio is indicating an S9. Alright, well let me show you what happens when I go off center frequency here. If I got the shift in the right spot, yeah. Watch this. Watch the signal. Let me get the camera where you can see both. Hang on a second. I need two more hands. Okay, here we go. 2 kcs away from center. 3 kcs. 4. We've dropped an S unit. 5. 6 kcs away from center. Got almost no signal. 7 kcs away from center. You can just barely hear the signal. 8 kcs away from center, and I don't have anything. Okay, so it's attenuated that signal down to nothing 8 kcs away from center frequency. And that's what you want. Okay? That is exactly what you want. Now, it's not going to eliminate bleed over like I said, but it'll sure knock it down. Of course, if he's running a 2500 watt amplifier, ain't a whole hell of a lot going to stop that unless you get way away from him. Okay, let me turn that off. Put this guy back on external. Alright, let me put it back together and I'll show you the filters. Okay, more to come. Okay, let's show you the alignment. Right now I've got the amp turned off, I think. Yeah, amp is turned off. That's AM. There's your clarifier centered up. 1850. That's what it says on your display. Okay. Again, there's your clarifier. She's dead on 12 o'clock. Alright, let's go to upper sideband. Upper sideband should read 186 with 1000 hertz tone being injected. And I'm still on AM. And I bumped the damn knob. Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. 186. Alright, now lower sideband should be 184. Okay, dead on. Alrighty, she's finished. Everything's all hooked up. You got about what is it? Let's go back to FM here and check the slide. See how far down it goes. And you got about 1.3 down. No, more than that, isn't it? No, that's right. 1.3 down. Let's see how far up it goes. About I'd say 1.4 up. Okay. But your transmit and receive moves together now. Alright? Okay. Alright, let me get it all put back together and we'll do some power checks. More to come. Okay, got your CP1 installed. There that little boy is right there. Got the connections. Got hot glue over those to keep them from moving around. And also I've got the CP1 affixed to the board using hot glue. And it's kind of difficult to put these into these Rangers because of the surface mount components. But I know how to do it, and I don't want it to move, so that's why I put the hot glue on there, because vibration will cause those joints to break, and we don't want them to. They're real tiny joints, you know. Well, you see the size of the resistors and stuff. Okay, and that's what it looks like on the scope. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio, hello audio. Let me turn the volts up a little bit. Audio, hello, hello audio, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test. And needless to say, audio, hello, hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Works really good. Okay, more to come. Okay, I want to give you a quick little shot of the back of it here. There's the switches. Okay, noise filter on the right, high cut in the center, and amp closest to the heat sink, with the switch bats pointed up towards the top of the radio, everything is on. Down is off. Okay? All right. Okay, Owen in California. Here's your RCI2970N4, enhanced by Lester. Okay, lower sideband. Let's see, do I have the amp on? Yep, amplifier's on. And the way I've got this set up, meter on the left is RMS, meter on the right is peak. And that peak reading meter is on the ×5 scale, which means we're reading on the center scale 50 equals 500. Okay, I'm in the AM mode. RF power is all the way up. Audio, hello, hello, audio, 1 2 1 2 audio. Now, it might do better than that if I had a bigger power supply. I've only got a 50 amp power supply. Hello. Nope, I'm in sideband. I apologize. I thought I was on AM. Hello, audio, audio, hello, hello, 1 2 1 2 audio. And that is taxing my little 50 amp or power supply. It says switch to power supply. See, this thing even makes AM sound good. Okay, that's both off. That's noise filter on, high cut off. High cut on, noise filter on. Noise filter off, high cut on. High cut off. Okay? And that's on AM. There it is on sideband. Let's see, we got both of them off right now. There's high cut on. Noise filter on. Isn't that nice? You can listen to that all day long. You don't hear that frying noise in there that drives me absolutely crazy. Okay. All right, let's do some sideband power check. Again, we're reading on that center scale there. 50 equals 500. Audio, hello, hello, audio, 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio, hello. Yeah, that is my bench lights dimming. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test audio 1 2. Audio 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 audio test. Gonna break my little RMS meter there. But she's all set. It's all done. It's going to start the 24-hour burn-in period. And if it passes the 24-hour burn-in, then it should ship out either Monday or Tuesday. Okay? Owen, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. 7 3s, everyone.